One Direction may be on their third year of an indefinite hiatus, but the public's interest in the members of the world-famous boy band has not dwindled. With the band's 10-year anniversary upon us, the fandom is holding their breath and hoping for any sort of announcement from the group. We are Rewind Studios. One Direction was formed by Simon Cowell during the 2010 season of X Factor UK. The band went on to come in third place on the show, but were then catapulted into stardom. The group's first 4 albums debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts, breaking world records as they were the first band in 58 years to do so. At the start of 2015, about 4 months after their album 4 was released and a month into a world tour, Zayn Malik decided to leave the band. The rest of the group continued the tour without Malik and went on to record their 5th and final album, Made in the AM, before going on an indefinite hiatus. Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, and Zayn Malik are said to have a combined net worth of $340 million. Back in their One Direction days, the 5 members were each reportedly making $280,000 per day. But just how much is each member of One Direction really worth? Harry Styles. Harry Styles is the wealthiest of all of the members, with a reported net worth of $75 million. A longtime fan favorite, Styles went on to be the face of Gucci, as well as the co-chair for the 2019 Met Gala. He was even in the running for Prince Eric role and acted in Christopher Nolan's war epic, Dunkirk. The Kiwi singer has also been actively sharing social media posts about the Black Lives Matter protests and was even seen out in Los Angeles protesting with a group of friends. During the pandemic, Styles has focused on causes that need support. On his usually not very active Twitter account, he shared a Change.org petition for justice for George Floyd and said that he had been donating to bail funds for those arrested while protesting. The Lights Up singer was also rumored to be involved in Baz Luhrmann's Elvis biopic, but Austin Butler was announced as the lead instead. When speaking with The Face, Styles said, "I feel like if I'm not the right person for the thing, then it's best for both of us that I don't do it, you know? Elvis was such an icon for me growing up. There was something almost sacred about him, almost like I didn't want to touch him." He released his self-titled album in 2017, and it debuted at #1 in the US and UK, and his sophomore album Fine Line was released on December 13, giving Styles another #1 hit album. Styles owns homes in London, Los Angeles as New York City, ranging from $3 million to $8.5 million. He recently purchased an $11.2 million mansion in London to replace his $3.6 million mansion due to a stalker who was sleeping in his front lawn. Niall Horan. Niall Horan has a reported net worth of $70 million and has made money from touring and releasing his debut solo album. In early March, Horan released his sophomore record Heartbreak Weather, which featured singles Nice to Meet Ya and Put a Little Love on Me. Throughout the coronavirus pandemic, Horan has shared multiple causes on his social media accounts to try and help raise money for those in need in his home country of Ireland, as well as the rest of the world. The Slow Hand singer has also been vocal on Twitter about his support for the Black Lives Matter movement and his dislike of President Trump. The Irish singer also worked remotely with California-based singer Ash on a remix of her song, Moral of the Story, which took TikTok by a storm earlier this year. Their collaboration on a new version of the song was released in early June. Horan's first full-length record, Flicker, was released by Capitol Records in October of 2017 and debuted at #1 in the US and Ireland. It's the whole idea of the different types of days that you have when you break up with someone. He told Z100 about his upcoming album, although the details have yet to be announced. Horan recently reunited with fellow former bandmate Louis Tomlinson during the Premios Telehit Festival in Mexico. The two shocked fans by sound-checking together for the event and singing the One Direction fan favorite song Little Black Dress. The Slow Hand singer currently owns 2 homes, a $1.7 million mansion in his hometown of Mullingar, Westmeath in Ireland, and a $4 million mansion in the Hollywood Hills. Louis Tomlinson. Louis Tomlinson is said to have a net worth of $70 million, which is mostly owed to his time in One Direction, as well as his role as a judge on X Factor UK. The Miss You singer also announced on July 11th that he had parted ways with Psycho Music. He tweeted, "I'm really excited for the future and to be back in the studio writing the next album. Can't wait to finally see you all on tour." Tomlinson also announced that he is partnering with War Child UK, a foundation that aims to protect, educate, and stand up for the rights of children in war zones, to raise crucial funds to protect vulnerable children facing coronavirus in war zones. In May of 2019, he put his Hollywood Hills mansion on the market for $6.9 million, which is $400,000 less than he originally paid for the residence. In 2018, he put his Calabasas home on the market for $13.9 million after a year of renting property for $40,000 a month. The Habit singer recently joined the cast of X Factor UK as a judge and team mentor for the boys. One contestant told The Sun that Tomlinson was the hardest working member of the judging panel. Zayn Malik. Zayn Malik is said to have a net worth of $65 million, which is largely due to his album sales and streaming revenue. Malik has also made money through his multiple fashion collaborations, such as his shoe collection with Giuseppe Zanotti and his unisex capsule collection with Versus, along with his Zayn x Giuseppe and Versus x Zayn launches in 2016 and 2017. Malik co-designed a line of bags for the couples in 2018. Malik has been quiet throughout the pandemic, but fans received an unexpected look into his personal life when news broke that he and longtime girlfriend Gigi Hadid are expecting a child this fall. The Sour Diesel singer has been mostly inactive on his social media accounts, although he did post 2 tweets in early June in support of the Black Lives Matter protests. The Pillow Talk singer has released 2 studio albums. His first release, Mind of Mine, came out in 2016 and debuted at number 1 on the US and UK charts. Malik put his New York apartment on the market, where he spent much of his time with Gigi Hadid before their breakup in January of 2019. The two are now back together. The penthouse was originally listed for $10.8 million in July, but in October, he lowered the asking price to $10.2 million. In 2015, the singer bought a mansion in the Bel Air area of Los Angeles for $3.1 million and put the house on the market in October of 2018 and didn't get a buyer until the following October, with a final selling price of $2.94 million. Liam Payne. Liam Payne has a reported net worth of $60 million owed to his time in the group as well as his modeling work. Payne is currently working with Hugo Boss on an underwear collaboration. He's recently been in the news for dating 19-year-old Instagram model Maya Henry. The British singer has been active online throughout the pandemic, doing multiple Instagram live chats, starting a TikTok account, and raising money for those hit the hardest by COVID-19. The Strip That Down singer has taken part in the eSoccer Aid charity event, raising money through an online celebrity football match to help to provide vaccines and clean water. Payne also performed a live stream concert for fans, where they bought tickets to watch the singer perform in a closed venue. This live event was streamed to fans all over the world and worked on a pay-what-you-want basis. A portion of each ticket sale was donated to the Trussell Trust, which helps fight poverty and hunger in the UK. The Familiar singer has been trying to sell his Los Angeles mansion since January of 2018 and recently knocked down the $13.9 million price tag to $11.6 million. He bought the home in 2015 while he was dating Cheryl Cole, and it was where they spent most of their time together during her pregnancy. The former couple has a son together called Bear. In October, the singer announced his solo album debut slated for December 6. The singer released his 4-song EP in August and has been releasing collaborations for the past 2 years with artists including Rita Ora and French Montana.